Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and I've got one question for you today. Have you wooted yet? Yeah, that sounded better in my head. Yeah, not much going on last week. Yeah, really not much of anything. I started work on finishing up my track. Well, not finishing, but starting work on it. This is why I keep forgetting to turn my notifications on my phone off. Anywho, yeah, I started playing, did bass recording. There's something wrong with my bass. I think I might need new strings. But we'll see how it goes once I put more instruments onto that track, like acoustic guitar and electric guitar and drums. I think that's all I have left to do on that. But I did the bass, lined it up, and I don't know what my problem is with recording in general. Other than like MIDI piano or whatever. If I'm doing live instruments, I don't know why I end up being way out of time. Like either just a little bit ahead or way out of or way out of time with it. I gotta figure it out. Might be just a matter of practice, but at this point, I seem to have some kind of issues with hearing timing, and I do not record with a click. I'm a rebel. I'm sure there'll be instances where I'll have to, but for this track, not so much. Been, I've had that, I've had this track since started it in 2014, so I've had it for like almost 6 years now. It needs to get done and out into the world where it should be and should have been a long time ago. But the only program I had at the time was called LMMS, one L, two M's, and an S. I know it sounded weird when I was trying to say it, but it basically not really. People keep calling it a DAW, and not it's not really. You can't exactly record instruments into it. You can do MIDI functions. Getting the keyboard hooked up into it to record MIDI was a bit of a pain in the butt. And even then, in that program, you can't export MIDI and take it into something else. You have to export the. It'll export as audio. It's like I kind of want the MIDI, you know, please. But that hasn't been added to that yet. So who knows? But yeah, that's what I demoed it in, and then taking it into Reaper and getting that done has been a struggle. I started doing that almost 3 years ago, and I still haven't gotten it done. But I started over, got the synth where I want it now, and the bass sort of where I want it, but need to add more instruments into it before I start fiddling with anything else in that. And I want it all. I want all the bits recorded before I even try to mix it because it'd be kind of silly to like, for me anyway, to mix as I go. It's like, no, I want all the parts done first. Then I'll do all that. I'll have a better understanding of where everything lives, where everything should fit. I don't want to do it beforehand because I know I will screw it up, and then I will have to take all the plugins off and then start over, and I don't want to deal with that. Unless I have to. If I completely screw up the mix, then yeah, I'll do that. But as far as doing it while I'm recording, that's not happening. Let's see what transpired last week. Yeah, just doing that. Got finally have that piano track. I need to start doing. Got all the acoustics for it. Thank you, George Cassidy, for the acoustic guitar tracks. I shall start working on the arrangement for that. I mean, it's somewhat arranged, but I want to move stuff around. I don't know yet. I have to get into it, and play with it for a little while and see how it goes. That could take a little bit. I was hoping to like release a track like once every other month, but the only track I released was Meadowlands, and that was at the end of March. April, May, June, July, almost September, almost 6 months ago. So my scheduling's been out of whack. Of course, with all this nonsense going on, it's understandable. It's like I still have to go to work, come home, do whatever, kids and stuff. So it is what it is. It will get released eventually. So I got two tracks going right now, Rainbow and this piano piece I don't really have a title for yet. What else have I been doing other than not getting enough sleep? What else went on? I did that. Went to work, came home. Pretty much all there is. And I don't know what it is. Every time I go anywhere to like try to find paper plates, there aren't any. It's all these styrofoam plates or like the super thick plates that only come with like 5 in a package, and I'm like, we'd blow through that in a day. And it's like, no, I kind of want the big stack of plates, but there aren't any paper ones around. So at any store I've gone to, other than party plates, that I don't want those because they're like about this big. But whatever, that's that. Maybe that'll change. I keep hoping. Every week my hopes keep getting dashed. So let's see. I haven't done much of anything. I haven't practiced my guitar or that, and I still need to get the electric over there all nice and fixed. It's like I was talking about my bass. I was having some like this weird modulation nonsense happening with it on the E80, on the upper string. It's like on the it was either the first or second fret. It sounded like it was going in and out of tune, and it was just like, and I hadn't heard that before, so I don't know if it needs more of a setup or I probably need new strings anyway. I've had those strings on there for blah 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 years. So yeah, anywho, yeah, those are on my Sweetwater wish list, but I probably won't be able to get those until after the first of the year. But that's okay. I'll get them eventually. Oh yeah, Windows did an update last week and buggered up a bunch of stuff. Screwed up when I do the mixing videos. It screwed up how it messed up the ASIO that I was using. It didn't want to work, so I'm like, dang it. So I followed a tutorial by Mr. Nate from Panacea Studios about what was it, ReaRoute Reaper thing, and then getting the OBS ASIO from someplace. And I'll put a link in the description below to that video so you can follow along. It was a bit of a pain in the butt trying to get it to work, but I eventually figured it out, and it works with the microphone being plugged into the USB in front of the computer, so there was no funny business going on. So, but today the FL ASIO decided it wanted to work again. I'm not going to switch it back. It's like, no, I will just leave it like this just in case that shenanigans happens again with any other update. I won't be arse out. So yeah, that was fun. Trying to figure that nonsense out. I was like, what the bleep is going on? Why isn't my track playing? And then it's like trying to use ASIO for all. Takes over my entire audio. It was like I can't go from Reaper and then like play a YouTube video, because then the YouTube video audio won't work because the ASIO and Reaper's taking everything over. So I have to like click over there, and I'm not even got anything record armed. It can't even record arm anything anyway in it at all. So I have to switch back over there, and just for stupidity, I hit the stop button in the transport, and then go back to my YouTube video, and I can actually hear it this time. But see, that's I hadn't used that in over a year, and then I had completely forgotten that's what that does. So now that that's fixed, I don't have that problem anymore. So let's see. Not much else has happened this week. Not with me anyway. Can't think. I'm trying to think. Yep, I don't. Windows screwed up my computer. Bass is acting funky. Piano was fine. And I think the guitar's okay, but I haven't played on it in a little while. I might do that a little later. Try to figure out the chords for that my Rainbow song. So that's about it. I don't have anything else. So exciting, my world, isn't it? Anywho, I will be finishing the mixing series probably in the next video, and then I will start up with the video I started on chance composition a while back, so we can like go through that, and I'll show you how I build my instrumental tracks, because one, I'm not a vocalist, two, I pretend to be a singer badly, but I'm not much of a lyricist, so, or I just lyrics sometimes elude me, or actually all the time eludes me. Otherwise I'd be doing this all the time, but I don't, because, well, I need more practice with it anyway. So yeah, that should be done, and then I'll start that next week. If there's anything in Reaper you want to know about or learn, please let me know in the comments below. That way I can like get some more another list of videos going, because I'm running out of things to do on my quick Reaper tips. I've got like I think there's like 3 more videos I want to make for that, and then I need more ideas. Please. I'm asking nicely with sugar on. Let's see. Pretty please with sugar on top. That's how it goes. So anyway, I will get out of your hair. Let me know how your last week went, and I look forward to hearing all about it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.